Great, so we've got some designs back from our designer and we're now ready to create our product listings on Amazon for these designs. Um, I've got a process which I follow pretty much all the time for my designs, so let's go through this now. There's three sort of key areas that I look at. I use firstly Merch Informer, which will load up in a second. I'll use another site called relatedwords.org. Let's put that in, log into Merch Informer. And the third thing I like to do is just do a basic Google search. So let's start with this. So the keyword that we're looking for is traditional archery. And I start by opening up a notepad file. And we're going to start to harvest some keywords now. So just having a look around, anything that we think is going to be related to archery. So for some people, okay, so we have already longbow, recurve, sight stabilizer for tuning equipment, traditional archers. So we need archers and archery. Arrows is going to be useful. You can complement or use a string made from durable synthetic materials. Okay, at least we know what traditional archery is about now. Anything else? Generally there. Bow we need as well. Simple maybe. Fine. Let's go into Merch Informer as well. Product search. And let's put in traditional archery shirt. Now, in Merch Informer, you've got the option to search in title only, which is something that I choose to do, so it makes the keywords more relevant. Otherwise, you'll get this sort of keywords will be diluted with the things from other listings. So I'll click on search. That should bring back a list of search terms in a second. Whilst it's doing that, let's go to related words as well and type in archery. This is another really good resource, which is a bit like a Thesaurus and can bring up some other results for terms similar to related to archery that you might not have thought of. Although in this case, it's not looking very good at the moment. Recurve, we've got that. Yeah, hunting, okay, we need to add that in. Arrow, bow, sport as well. Hunting, sport, arrow, we've got, yeah. Composite bow, maybe. Okay, generally it's a resource. It's always good giving it a quick check over because some of these keywords might not be included in Merch Informer. However, my number one resource is, of course, Merch Informer. And what this does is brings back a list of the top keywords that have been used in the features and descriptions for the shirts listed below. So it gives you a good sort of gauge of which keywords you need to include. Okay, so archery, traditional, we've got gift, of course, we want to include that somewhere. Add that to the list. Great, hunting as well, we've got archer, love, great maze. Practice hunting, sorry, practice archery, get that in at some point. Range would be useful. Bows, bowman, hunter, competition. Okay, recreational. Toxophyllite. I'm assuming that is a posh word for an archer. Bow hunting looks like a good one. Huntsman, maybe I don't want to get it too confused with hunting, so let's try to be more focused on archery. Maybe old school. Bullseye, of course. Have we got target in there as well? Neat. Great. Okay, so I think from that, maybe old-fashioned as well. You can see we've got a list of keywords here which we want to add into our product listing. So what I usually do, I have a spreadsheet that I've created. I know a lot of people don't like the spreadsheets, but I use this. I find it easier for myself. And we'll look at the different t-shirts that we're going to create. So I add in t-shirt text, the keyword I'm trying to rank for, the person it relates to, where they were doing the activity, the brand name, title, and we add all of those details in here. So firstly, the t-shirt text, let's take it's just a fletch wound. Add that in there. So the keyword is going to be traditional archery. Person is going to be archer or bowman. I believe we had somewhere, wasn't it? Maybe archer or bowman. Yeah, let's just keep it like that. Where I think we saw a range somewhere where archers go to. The range. For brand name, I like to include a few keywords without going too crazy. So traditional archers. Let's say traditional archers. Okay. Traditional bows and arrows. Tease. Bit tacky, but get a few keywords in there. Title. So you will start with the keyword. Traditional archery t-shirt. And I always go with gift for archers, hunters, and bowmen. Bowmen? What was it? And bowmen. Maybe sneak another keyword in there. Okay. Okay, well, maybe we can fit that in later. So then I have, you'll see I've got a formula here for my keywords, 1 and 2, that will bring in things like traditional archery, the keyword, the person, and where it's happening to. So this cool traditional archery t-shirt is a great grip for just need to update that here. Great grip for an archer or bowman to wear to the range. And will look good when you bullseye target. shooting a few arrows. When you shooting a few arrows at the bullseye target. With your favorite recurve or longbow. With your favorite longbow. Favorite bow. So we've got quite a few keywords in there, and traditional archery t-shirt is in there as well. Okay, so what next keyword, I always try to describe the design itself. So what have we got in the design? We have just the arrow. Okay, it's called T features an image of an arrow of a damaged arrow and a cool vintage font saying blah 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 blah. What did it say? Fucking hell. Okay, and damaged arrow, which every bow hunting toxol fight. That'll be good. Old fashioned. Old school tox. My name. Let's just copy those two, it'd be easier. Old school. Toxol fight. Bowman hunter. Okay, it's going a bit crazy now, but which every old school toxol bowman will be proud to wear to the next bow hunting competition. Just read it again to make sure it makes sense. This cool traditional archery t-shirt is a great gift for an archer or bowman to wear to the range and will look great when you're shooting a few hours at the bullseye target with your favourite bow. This cool tee features an image of a damaged arrow and a cool vintage font saying it's just a fletch wound, which every old school toxopholite bowman will be proud to wear to the next bow hunting competition. Fine. So that's all I do, and then for the combination, I just repeat those. I've got a formula in there and some standard text as well. So there we go. That's my listing ready for that one. And then I'll also save all of those keywords for later. And you can see that I'm just going to copy these for the other designs that I've got. Just looking back, they were my mother didn't raise a princess, she trained a Valkyrie. Didn't raise a princess. He trained a Valkyrie. You see that will just come through. We just need to update the description. So it features an image of a girl with a bow and arrow and a call, and so we can keep that the same there. Okay, you get the idea. So that's the way that I do product listings, and we'll add those to Amazon in a second. Just the other thing to say that I also save all of the keywords that I've created. So I'll put these into a long list, and we use these for other print-on-demand platforms that I'll go into in another video. If you're interested in merch by Amazon and making money online, then click on this thumbnail to subscribe to my channel and watch the next video in this series where we get to upload our designs to merch with the help of a few nifty tools.